What we're going to do today, at least Disney Castle, should be fairly quick. Because it only has a couple of screens, but it does have a fair amount of boss fights for the amount of screens it has. So that's going to be very interesting. And it also has an infinite amount of shadows, which I guess are not going to be replaced. But there is items in here which are going to get replaced, so that's exciting. Not literally in here, I mean out in the castle. So far, it's no good for me. Cave of Wonders map. That's so useful. Because the Cave of Wonders apparently is in Disney Castle. A lot of them. Rumbling Rose. Is this not like the third time we get a Rumbling Rose? Can we make an entire drive setup with every form having Rumbling Rose by the end of this? We might be able to. Auto Wisdom. What happens when I equip Auto Wisdom when I don't have Wisdom? The questions we all want to know the answers to. Questions, the meaning of life, the universe and everything. So what's going to happen is 42. And Oblivion! And I literally ran past this chest like 3 times, I think. Dance Crystal, so it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. Anyway, I think even if we get 5 drive gauges, this might be a driveless run. Just because drives crash the game. I don't understand why, but they do. So just don't expect me to go into final form. I would love to be able to go into final form, because that means that I can actually deal with data. Some of the data fights at this point in the game, I think. Oh, I do have Blizzara. Last time we got the second Blizzard element and I didn't upgrade into Blizzara. And then now we actually have Blizzara and Thunder. When did we get Thunder? Oh, for beating Scar as Hydra. Hydra as Scar. Either way works, I suppose. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try going into Valor Form once. Suddenly we can go into Valor Form. Okay. I'm going to beat up these Heartless for a little bit. We finally got Leaf Bracer. Holy thank you. Because I want to be able to equip High Jump. This is just a sign of how good our luck is going to be in this stream. We're going to have only good bosses. We're going to just win at everything. Please let me go into... Damn it. That door, because it resets your drive gauge. Because there's a cutscene behind it. I didn't think about the fact that we only had 3 drive gauges as Valor Form. Because usually at this point in the game, I would have like 5. Because I have used Valor quite a bit. So maybe it only doesn't work with randomized enemies. Maybe it only doesn't work with bosses. This chest contains a dance shard. That's a little bit too bad for me now, isn't it? Okay, so now the real shit starts. I think none of this will be randomized, frankly, because the shadows were in before, so I doubt that the big Heartless are going to me. Okay, so never mind. This is very much randomized. So is the not the Hull of the Cornerstone, is the throne room going to be randomized as well? Because that might be bad if it is. Oh no, it's not this enemy, is it? I can't get to him again. Okay, so this Heartless is really the most annoying one you can face, and we've run into him quite a bit throughout this entire playthrough already. So it's only going to get worse from here, I'm guessing. Okay, moment of truth. Is this randomized as well? Because if it is, I think it is. Because I heard a sound and I don't see a visual. Okay, so this time it works and it's... Oh, this is significantly less scary than the original version of this this fight, I think. This seems very doable. Oh no, there's more enemies spawning in, never mind. But not that many. Now, this should be very doable. So that is Disney Castle done. In a way. Wait a second, does that crash the game afterwards? Because I don't hear any music anymore. Yeah, that crashes the game afterwards. So I'm going to go through that vanilla. It's more challenging than the one I just went through. So, okay. Chests. Most importantly, I need more keyblades. Because at this point I'm just collecting Keyblades. Granite Ring, that's fine. I need more Keyblades now. Give me the Decisive Pumpkin, finally. Finishing Leap, not exactly what I was hoping for. Can't be honest. I have been saying throughout this entire playthrough that this is a very short world. That being said, I always get a little bit lost. Oh, what is the boat going to be? The boat boss fight. Surely that can't be swapped. Finally! It's a Decisive Pumpkin! Its magic is so bad, but we haven't really used magic and we don't have a lot of magic. Its strength is the same, but it's got combo boost. Which means that definitely Ultimate Weapon is now going on to final form. Okay, so we now have the best Keyblade in the game, so we win. Magnet Burst doesn't work with it that well though, because combo boost only works with ground combos, I think. Not with air combos. So that's a bit of a shame. My Magnet Burst is significantly less powerful now that my magic set is lower. And my combos aren't that long yet, but just look at that. Just look at this marvelous damage. Okay, maybe Pete isn't the best fight to demonstrate this with. Also, this didn't get randomized. I'm going to give it one more fight. Now, it was randomized, definitely, because I got Decisive Pumpkin in a chest. Definitely it's randomized, it's just this fight doesn't get randomized for some reason. Yeah, no, that still does a decent amount of damage. Not as much as before, most likely, but hey, can't have it all. Something with a cake and eating it, I believe. Okay, that was the first... Oh no. No, 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 no. You're not soft locking me. You soft locked me. But no, I want this Keyblade. Don't soft lock me. Why would you soft lock me? I can get out of here if the crisis bar fills up. Okay, no, never mind. I'm good. I'm good. I can just wait it out. Lose. Take the Decisive Pumpkin out with me. Save and re-randomize. You know what's interesting though? The enemies you face in here, when you face them outside of here, have a different color palette. They're black and white, so they're different entities. But when you are in here, the normal enemies also get black and white. So there is a black and white filter over them. But there's also black and white entities. Why both? I kind of expected full color enemies in here, but clearly there's enemies being black and white here, which never were supposed to be black and white. Also, I think this scar thing is infinitely spawning, which means that we can't win. Okay, so this is the fight we're supposed to do. What is going to happen to this fight? Is it not going to get randomized? Because I can't see how this gets randomized. No, this is not randomized, okay. Because this can't be placed anywhere else. Just the way you do the combos here. I know you only have one hand, but I never knew you could do that without being shaken off entirely. Huh. Learn something new every day. I think that might legitimately be the first time I've done that. Then again, it's also the first time I'm doing this fight with the Decisive Pumpkin. So maybe I have a little bit of an advantage on the game there. No way! No way! I love my life! This is fucking great! Oh my god! I have 2 Decisive Pumpkins! I need to go into Valor form as soon as I possibly fucking can! For a second there I was hoping that there was going to be a 3rd Decisive Pumpkin. Okay, so this might crash the game because I'm using the same Keyblade on both slots for a drive form. I can't imagine the game is going to appreciate me doing that. So let's save the game and see what happens. Let's save state. Yeah, that crashes the game, I kind of figured. It might be because of the Keyblade I was holding. It might just not like the same Keyblade on the screen twice. Which is totally fair, I might add. I can't fault the game for not having programmed in something to deal with the fact that the same keyblade is in both hands. Let's try... Wait! It works! It fucking works! I love this! Oh my god! I don't know why it crashed before in that case, but... That's great! And I am... Yeah, actually, let's save state here. And let's put that theory to the test. Yeah, that crashes the game. So it's... For some reason, the randomized battles mess with my drive forms. Or at least with Valor form. I'm going to assume with my other forms as well. Against Pete, which is not going to be Pete. But Axel? It's Tournament Axel. Wow! Wow. Fittingly enough, I got a Blazing Crystal from beating Axel. Never mind, I'm stupid. A bright gem. Every chest I open at this point, I'm kind of just... I'm preparing myself to be mind blown and get another Decisive Pumpkin. Or a Hammer Staff, which I'm not going to use because Donald has the best stuff he can have, I think, at this point, so... Another slow 2! Because why not? More useless abilities. Why wouldn't we? We have slow 2, another slow 2, we have slow 3. All I want is slow 4 at this point. And, I don't know, maybe slow 1. Okay, so the pirates don't get randomized, is what I'm seeing here. Oh no, because these are the invincible versions of... So I'm guessing that after this scene, they do get randomized? No, they don't. So this is going to be a very boring world. By the way, if we face pirates which aren't randomized, it means that I can use Valor form, I'm guessing. Just because I want to try. If I do it away from any enemies, it still crashes the game. Okay, Shaman, 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 Shaman. Where is it? It's not here yet. It's the next wave. Okay. Shaman? Yeah, I don't think I can deal with you. Gonna be very honest. I think I'm just gonna have to reload here. You know what we're gonna do here, right? We're gonna go vanilla. Okay. So, I don't know what that item was I just got. I think that's Orange Sword. I think. I'm going to check. That looks like Orange Sword, but isn't Orange Sword called something else? Doesn't Orange Sword have the same name it has in Final Fantasy X in this game? I can Valor form this up. I can! Let's go! You see how much that... Oh, that's so good. That's so freaking good. All these combo boosts are paying off. They're doing so well. So I think this becomes very easy now because the things can't be triggered because there's different heartless here. Is that what's going on here? I think that's what's going on here. Yeah, so that was supremely easy suddenly. No. This is the time where Jack becomes a skeleton and then we come back even after that. Right? Or is this the end? I don't know. I really don't know. What I do know, however, is that we're going to be fighting Shen Yu. This will be easy. He has a lot more HP than he usually would though. Which is a little bit weird to witness. So some of these boss fights might actually become more difficult because they have more HP. I doubt it, but in theory it could maybe be possible. Look at that damage! Holy crap! That's what 2 Decisive Pumpkin finishing blows will do for you. Holy crap! I still don't understand why I was able to use Valor form suddenly. I'm just going to keep trying to use it. And when it lets me use it, I'll be happy. When it doesn't let me use it, I'll just be sad. So, is this the boss fight? Is this a short world? Because I remember this being a long world. But it really feels like this is a short world. Yeah, okay. And there's a Zigbar as well. It's a Data Zigbar. It's Data Zigbar. It's Data Zigbar. No, 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 no. It's Data Zigbar. Oh, the revisit is long. You're right, because you have to go 140 medallions with the Dancer Nobodies. Not the Dancer ones, Luxord ones. And then you have to fight the zombie Heartless. So the revisit is the long version. You're right, yeah. So I just kind of mashed those together in my mind, I think. Test the King? What is Test the King? Is that a test version of Save the King? Huh. Okay, so this is the test version of Save the King. I'm gonna go ahead and guess. Save state here. And see if I can give it to Goofy. Will the game crash when he summons it? No. No, he just has Save the King. Okay, that's totally fine with me, honestly. Okay, so it's Zaldin. It's normal Zaldin. And it's Zigbar. Which T-poses. Okay, I can do this easily. Zaldin, not an issue. T-posing Zigbar, only an issue if he comes out of his T-pose. But I feel like T-posing Zigbar not going to be an issue. Also, T-posing Zigbar not going to be required to beat, I don't think. Because he's replacing the Heartless. So, I won't even be required to beat him. Oh, this feels so good. Being able to absolutely handle Zaldin after he made my life a living hell. Oh, it's so satisfying. God, I love this. Oh, I need to beat Zigbar. So is Zigbar Barbosa? Can I even get to Zigbar? I can't do anything against Zigbar. Yeah, I don't have Reflay Guy yet, which is a bit of an issue, potentially. Okay, get rid of Shen Yu first, because Shen Yu is a real bitch. Yeah, no, his combos are too long to reliably block, I think. Especially with Shen Yu. Without Shen Yu, I would have given this a bit of a chance. But when I actually get damage off on him, I deal so much damage. But he also deals a lot of damage to me. Holy crap. Okay, so Cerberus. And invisible enemy dude. I think I can do this. I think I should not use Stepfold. But I think this is very doable. Yeah, this is doable. Because invisible darkness dude is almost gone. At which point I just have to take care of Cerberus, I think. Which is not an issue either. That's one of the bosses done. Now just Cerberus, which has a pathetic amount of HP. The only thing I'm confused about is that thing replaces the Darkness Heartless you usually have in this fight, right? But the Darkness Heartless doesn't replace other bosses, it replaces other Heartless. So why do I get two bosses in here? Because it's either one or the other, right? But this seems like it's implying it's a little bit of both. And I'm not sure I'm very happy with that. Oh no, 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 no. I beat both of you. Now you give me a cutscene and the end of this world. That's how this game works. For a moment there I thought he was T-posing, but he didn't. Okay, so that was ridiculously easy. So I get 2 free items on this first visit, I think, because we got that fire bangle, and I think after chapter 1 swim this way, we might get another item. I don't think you can break a fin. Is it like physically possible for the structure in a fin of a fish to break?